Beijing steps up naval patrols in Taiwan Strait in pushback at U.S. warships. Taiwan's defense ministry confirmed that naval vessels from the mainland have stepped up patrols in the western part of the Taiwan Strait this year in what analysts say is a reaction to the increased number of U.S. warships sent into the waters to test Beijing. The ministry was responding to reports that irregular patrols by People's Liberation Army Navy warships in the western side of the strait this year had become routine. The ministry said the island's forces had effectively monitored the situations and movements around the Taiwan Strait by means of its air and naval mechanisms to ensure national security and regional stability. Beijing, which considers Taiwan a wayward province awaiting reunification by force if necessary, has suspended official exchanges with Taiwan since President Tsai Ing-wen took office on the island in 2016 and refused to accept the One China principle, which Beijing insists is a political foundation for cross-strait relations. To try to force Tsai to accept the principle, Beijing has stepped up its military posturing against Taiwan with a series of exercises around the island, in addition to poaching 5 of its allies. Taiwanese domestic shipbuilder gets bid to build 11 corvettes and 4 minelayers. Military officials announced that domestic shipmaker Ing-wen Shipbuilding has won the bid to mass-produce 11 Chiang-class corvettes and 4 minelayers for the country's navy. The Chung-Shan Institute of Science and Technology has announced that plans to mass-produce the Chiang-class corvette have been finalized and Ing-wen Shipbuilding has been selected as the contractor to produce the warships. The institute had said that Ing-wen Shipbuilding was selected after considering the financial and technical aspects and the fact that the company had the highest comprehensive score. The corvettes are to be outfitted with anti-aircraft and anti-ship weaponry, but will not have anti-submarine capabilities. The ships will have a displacement of less than 700 tons. According to the military's latest announcement on procurements, the rapid mine-laying craft project has also been awarded to Ing-wen Shipbuilding's shipyard in the island. The project is to build 4 mine-laying boats, which are expected to be completed by 2021. The remainder of the Navy budget for minelayers will be allocated to purchasing new mines developed by the Chung-Shan Institute of Science and Technology. In the future, these minelayers will be deployed to effectively block any attempts to make amphibious landings by China's military. Indian Defense Ministry approves military procurement worth $425 million. The procurement includes Brahmos supersonic cruise missiles. The other procurement cleared by the Defense Acquisitions Council was for indigenous armored recovery vehicles for the Arjun main battle tanks with the Army, which will ensure efficient and speedy repair and recovery operations of the Arjuns during combat. The Brahmos missiles will be the primary weapon system on board the 4,000-ton Grigorievich-class stealth frigates, while the first 2 frigates will be imported from Russia for around $1.2 billion. The next 2 will be built at the Goa shipyard with transfer of technology at an overall cost of around $1.9 billion. Jointly developed by India and Russia, the Brahmos missile flies at almost 3 times the speed of sound. The Army is now preparing to induct the 4th Brahmos Regiment, which will be the missile's Block 3 version that has steep dive, trajectory maneuver and top attack capabilities. The Navy has deployed the Brahmos missiles on over 10 frontline warships, while the IAF has also inducted 2 squadrons of the land-launched missiles.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the channel and want to support, please support on Patreon or PayPal. The details are given below in the description.